Hi, this is John Clark from LifeToSuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to be looking at a question I got from a subscriber the other day. It says, I am in a job and I don't feel I am being completely utilized with the strengths that I have. What do I do? It's a great question. Um, Jim Rohn said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. When you are working in a job and you feel underappreciated or unhappy, there are two things that you have complete control over. They're your thoughts and your actions. So, with that in mind, here are a few things to consider if you feel you're being underutilized in your current job. Number one, do the best job you can and continue to get better at that job, even if it's a job that you feel you're being underutilized in or you're unappreciated in. Sometimes, as human beings, we tend to start to neglect a job when we feel it's below our abilities. And this unfortunately ends up creating a negative effect in our lives. As soon as we start holding back, then things get held back from us. So keep doing the best job you can and get even better. That's key number one. Number two, while you're doing that, be on the lookout for better opportunities because they're out there. So you just got to key in on them. And there are a couple things with regards to that. Again, Jim Rohn said, learn how to be happy with what you have while you are in pursuit of what you want. So, a couple things here. Happiness is an inside game, and that is exactly where you want it to be. When you rely on things outside of yourself to make you happy, you relinquish a lot of control to those outside forces, and you don't want to give up that control. You want your source of happiness to be right inside of you. When you give up that source of happiness, when you're relying on certain things to happen outside of you to make you happy, you give up too much power, and you don't want to give up that power. Number two, in that situation, when you focus on making yourself better, you will start to attract better opportunities into your life. That is just a fact. So, with regards to that, um, when you start to do better and become better, you start to attract better things into your life. It's just the way it works. Number three, nothing you do goes unnoticed by the people that it matters to. So it's not what you do in public that matters. It's what you do when people aren't looking that makes all the difference. It is the giving with no strings attached. If you put conditions on your giving, it's not really giving. It's a transaction. So, example is you go to the store, you give them $5, they give you the case of water. Okay, that's a transaction. So when you give with conditions that you're going to get something back from someone specific or a specific scenario, or you're locked into where you feel what you should receive comes from, you're locking out a lot of things. You're conditionally giving. But when you give unconditionally, you could be getting something back from whoever, wherever. It doesn't matter. You're going to end up getting it back. So, but it's the condition or the mindset behind the giving that makes all the difference. I'm not quite sure where I heard this, but the saying says, "Giving begins the receiving process." And let me further that a little bit. Say, unconditional giving starts the receiving process. And it doesn't matter where you receive it from, but be rest assured, we live in a cause and effect universe, and what you do has a cause, and you will get an effect. So it's the unconditional giving that matters the most. The key here is not to get locked in to where you feel the receiving should come from. That is key. Um, Again, this all goes back to the way we habitually think and the actions that we habitually take. Below this video is a link to the habit busting system. Take a few minutes, click on that link, check out the page, and look at the videos on that page. And if it's something you feel will help you, then take advantage of the program. Again, as always, this is John Clark from LifeToSuccess.com. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, share this video to anybody that you feel might benefit from this video, and I appreciate the time you took to watch this video. Thank you, and have a great day.